All right, guys. So as promised, this is part 2 of Dear Daily Dose. And this question was a little bit lengthy, and I know myself better than to think that I could answer it quickly. So I wanted to give it actually a whole separate video. So let me kind of run you through the question. I hope that everybody joins that was on the last chat. It was so nice to see people joining. I sounded like an old Jewish. I hope everybody joins. Everybody join the chat. Okay, so I'm going to give you the rundown of the question. It's a little bit involved, and then we're going to dissect it through this conversation, okay? Feel free to comment and send the video out to other people. Let them know that we are live. So here's the question. We're always growing with our goals. We're always going towards them, right? Career goals, fitness goals, spiritual goals, community involvement goals. And most of us don't truly take time to stop and take it all in. And when I say take it in, I truly mean like the appreciation for what we've achieved and the gratitude for the things we've achieved. How do you advise that we stand still, appreciate what we've achieved, the goals we have met, before moving on to another goal? And how long is too long to sit still in that appreciation? Leave it to my best person, my best friend in this world, to ask one of the most complicated, layered questions ever that I now have a few minutes to answer. So here's what I'm going to say. Step number 1, we're always growing and we're going for different goals and career goals, fitness goals, spiritual goals, community involvement goals. What I will tell you on this, Pamela Shaw, who's a national sales director in Mary Kay, has a 90-day breakthrough program and journal. And one of the things that she talks about in that is that you truly cannot have more than 3 goals. 3 at a time. If you have more than 3 things you're working on, you're cutting yourself short on each goal. You gotta kind of, Tony Robbins says you can't give your all if you have too many doors open. You gotta close some of the doors. Because if you have 10 doors open and you have 100% to give, you can only give 10. So even if you gave your absolute best, you're only giving 10% because that's all you have to give. So my first point would be, make sure you don't have too many goals. We're going to have them, right? So prioritize them. What is my right now goal? What is my big picture goal? So what am I going to work on this month? And once you know what you're going to work on this month, how do we work on what we're going to do this week? Now, with that said, do we ever stop to take it in? Well, in my previous video, somebody asked, what do I start my day with? And gratitude was my answer. And I think that is the way that we have to stop to take it in. And now you can start and end your day this way with gratitude. So stopping to take it in, I don't think that means we stop working on our goal to express our gratitude for what we've achieved. So let's just give an example of fitness, right? So if you're working on fitness and your goal is to lose 50 pounds this year, let's just go with that, right? If you have 50 pounds that you want to lose this year, then you should know more or less how much you want to lose every month. If anyone wants to comment what 50 divided by 12 is, what is it, 5? 5 would be 60. Let's just say you want to lose 60 pounds to make it easy. So I want to lose 5 pounds a month. So if you want to lose 5 pounds a month, you're averaging about 1 pound or 2 a week. Sounds pretty simple, right? Okay. So do we stop to take it in? So when your week is over and you weigh in, because you shouldn't be weighing in every day. If you are, you're doing self-torture. But if you've lost 2 pounds, you need to be happy and proud of that. And then go for the next week to lose the 2 pounds. And now at the end of the month, maybe you can have a celebration and have a cheat meal. Not a cheat day, not a cheat week. And that's the biggest problem. We want to stop for too long to celebrate, and then we don't keep going, and so we never really achieve the big goal. So how do you advise we stand still and appreciate the goals that we have met before moving on to the other ones? I hope that answers it. I will also say, through spirituality, every week that I go to church or that I listen to church if I'm not able to go, in those moments, I'm reflecting and I'm grateful for all the things that I've achieved. I'm reflecting on the things that I did great. I'm reflecting on the things that could have gone better. I'm giving myself grace for the ones that could have gone better, but you know what? It's okay. And I move forward. So how long is too long to stand still? My answer to that is very honest. I think that it's too long to stand still if you stop moving. I don't think we should ever stop moving. I just think we need to learn to compartmentalize and not try to work on 65 different goals at one time. I think we need to learn that what our focus is and have no more than 3 goals. And the reality is, you got to find out what's most important to you in this season of your life. So is it finances? Is it community involvement? Is it career goals? Is it fitness goals? You know, you may have a goal to move up in your company, but realistically, are you going to move up this month, or is it going to take about a year? So if you're going to move up in your company in about a year, maybe focus on the things you can accomplish this month. And here's the magic formula. Here's the magic response that I learned. Whatever you do in life, when you commit to a goal, you will automatically do better on the goals that you are not working on. Reason being, you start to adopt characteristics which will lead you to progress in all aspects of your life. So when you start going to the gym 3 to 5 times a week and you were going 0, when you start going religiously 3 to 5 times a week, you have now acquired discipline, dedication, motivation. So now that was your fitness goal, right? And then now you have a spiritual goal. You want to pray every morning and you want to go to church once a week. Well, now you pray right before going into the gym, and you make sure you go on Sunday to church to say thank you that you made your goal for going to the gym 5 days. So your spiritual goal is entwined in your fitness goal. And now all of a sudden, you're like, oh, what can I do Saturdays? And now you're involved with your community because you have more energy because you went to have fitness and you're dedicated to your goals. So all I'm saying is sometimes I think we just get stuck overthinking, and we're thinking about what we're going to think about, and we're planning what we're going to plan about, and we don't do anything. And then a year later, we're like, what are my goals for this year? And they're the same as they were last year because we didn't do anything last year. The last part of this is grace. Giving yourself grace for whatever you did not achieve. For whatever you actually worked on but just didn't hit it, that's okay. Because you can get up and try again. But don't confuse grace with excusing yourself for saying you were going to do something and not working on it, for being lazy. Because being lazy and missing your goal is two very different things. Being lazy and doing nothing and taking life for granted and procrastination, not the same as trying and not reaching it. Okay? So I hope that helped. One more video to come. That is tonight's second. This is part 2 of Dear Daily Dose. And I've got one more video coming up called Dear Mr. K with Mary K questions. All right?